Right. This is the fourth model. It is called Deep Ecology Model, Ecosophy or Ecological Philosophy. All the other, what we have learned for the past 3 days, Romanian model, Ecosophy, stewardship model, Ecosophy, creation centered model, approach model, Ecosophy, all of them are branded as shallow ecology models because of the interest that they show in only one species called Homo sapiens, anthropocentric, in other words. All the three of them are mostly anthropocentric, even though the third model, creation centered approach model, shows little bit of progress and promise, but still it is related very closely to anthropocentrism. But here comes the liberation. Liberation. There are no favorites. There are no selected, set apart. There are no image of gods. There is no little less than an angels. And you are not special. Human beings are not special as you want to be. You are equal with the obnoxious animals. You are like a caterpillar. You are a virus today. In deep ecology model, you are the coronavirus. You are the corona 19. And you cause cancer to the planet. And you destroy everything. And you are the poison. And you are the most sinister, evil species that ever appeared on the planet. You are worse than the dinosaurs. You are most dangerous than king cobra or crocodiles. You are most dangerous than mosquitoes. You are so mean, mean creatures, meaner than mosquitoes. That is what the history shows. Here I am not branding human species with all these titles without proof. No, I have proof. Everybody has proof. When you see or when you look around the history of the planet, what humans have achieved, nothing, only waste. Humans have created more waste which can't be used. That is our invention. All the humans are having PhD in the production of the waste. Everybody can give a PhD degree. In what? Producing waste. This is the honest truth. You know, Louis Leakey, one of the great professor and great scientist of anthropology, the modern anthropology, he invented so many fossils, skulls, and bones. And also before him, there were many anthropologists, paleontologists. They collected specimens of fossils related to human beings and he organized them all and he proposed a theory of human evolution. It is very clear. Today, all over the world, they study anthropology, started off from Louis Leakey. He's a British doctor, anthropologist. So once he was interviewed by the reporter, he asked, Dr. Leakey, can you shed some light on the human activities? You are the master of human anthropology. Can you point out some ethical values moral values in human species for the past 4 million years. That's what Leakey puts it. For the past 4 million years, human species was thriving and doing human activities all over the world. So the great doctor responded to the reporter, yeah, I can do that. And he stated that humans have not created milestones, but they have created tombstones. That is what he said. We have not created milestones, but tombstones. So, in that sense, Jesus was right. You whitewashed tombs. 2000 years ago, Jesus already said it. So, we have another PhD in making tombstones, another achievement for humans. So, this is what he said. And then the reporter was so discouraged, and then he asked the great Dr. Leakey, can you say something positive about human species? Then Dr. Leakey smiled very softly, and then he responded, yes, 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 yes. You know what? This species can become a god. This species, if they put their heads and brain and if they focus on their own inner capability, which means we were image of God once upon a time, and we made a mistake, committed sin, and we lost that ability, and then now again we are trying to come back. So in that sense, Dr. Leakey was telling this species can become like gods. So 8 billion thieves becoming 8 billion gods. Alibaba and 8 billion gods. Oh my God, what a conversion. Big conversion happened on the planet. Alibaba, 8 billion thieves, they are converted into Alibaba and 8 billion saints and gods. Wow, what a transformation. That is what Dr. Leakey responded. Then the reporter was impatient. Then he asked the doctor, when is going to happen? He was so much excited. And then he told, not in another 4 million years, 20 million years. That's what he said. 20 million years. Yeah, we have been 4 million years living on the planet as a human species. If we manage to exist another 18 million or 20 million years, then we can see some positive, some progress, some development in this species. So that is a very good note, don't you think? That is a very good way of putting it. And also, it's a very good, route that this species can take. And also, the species can hope that one day we can be like gods. Yeah, we have got the potentiality inside. So I told you there are two dimensions in human person. One is imago mundi, another one imago Dei. So I think the opportunity lies in the inner dimension called imago Dei, where you can become like gods. So far we have been only acting on the side of imago mundi. That's why we have ended up in ecological crisis, I guess. So this is the Dr. Leakey's thesis. So now all the three models, what we have discussed for the past 3-4 days, they are shallow ecology because some of them are extremely anthropocentric, Dominion model. Stewardship model is distorted anthropocentrism. Pope is calling misguided anthropocentrism. Creation centered approach is still anthropocentric, and still man is the big boss. He is the dawn. He is the dawn of the planet. And the last one, deep ecology, we don't find any humans anymore. Yeah. We have come to that imago Dei stage. Okay? That's all imago mundi stage, all the three. This is imago Dei stage, where you exercise humility, yeah, and empathy. You know, Jesus said, learn from me, I am meek and humble of heart. Jesus took incarnation so that he can teach how to be meek and humble. That simple. In other words, how to become like gods. So he taught us. So today, until we become humble and meek, I don't think we can make any progress. Again, we will be ending up against the natural world. If you want to be part of the natural world, you have to exercise meekness and humility. Here comes all those virtues are imbibed in one ecological philosophy called deep ecology model ecosophy. In this regard, Evangelist John, chapter 15, verse 13, where we read, there is no greater love than laying down one's own life for the sake of others. See, that is the ultimate sacrifice. Human beings have to make sacrifice. You have to become an offering. The whole natural world offering themselves, fruits and vegetables, they are offering to you. Take it and eat it. This is my body. Goats and sheep and figs, bulls, fish, chicken, all of them offering to you. Take it and eat it. This is my body. Then how come not even one human being stood up like Jesus? Take it and eat it. This is my body. Nobody says that. Go to the crocodile park, look at the crocodile and say, take it and eat it, this is my body. Nobody says that. Nobody says. Human being only take, and take. Not give, nothing. We are the most selfish creature that existed on the face of the earth. So in order to make a big difference, sacrifice is the part of it. Sharing, sacrifice. There is one word for it, altruism. Altruism. Altruism means it includes all kinds of virtues like mercy, empathy, sacrifice, tenderness, meekness, altruist. He is an altruistic man. Jesus was altruistic. Buddha was altruistic. They are imbibed with all the good qualities. Let us say humanism. A new humanism talks about altruism. Yeah, a new human is full of altruistic character. You understand? That is what deep ecology is all about. God found everything good. Human being also he found good. But how come now? Today nobody finds this species good anymore. Even Dr. Leakey, a master of human species, puts it, he did not create any milestone, he created tombstone. So I think our species can do better. So here the proponent of deep ecology model Ecosophy is Dr. Arnes. That is the name. That is the man one who started this philosophy. He is a Norwegian, was born in Norway, and he was a mountaineer. He was scaling mountains. He was climbing Everest, Kanchenjunga, uh, all that K2 and Annapurna and Gauri, Shankar, all those peaks in Himalayas. He was scaling, he was a mountaineer. So when he was climbing mountains, he interacted with nature and he had so much time spent in contemplation of humans, animals, plants, mountains, God, so on and so forth. So that's how he developed the philosophy of deep ecology. There is a definition what he gives. According to Arne Ness, that is the inventor of this philosophy, every being, whether human, animal, vegetable, has an equal right to live and blossom. Simple. Here there is no God concept here. Okay? That's why even the church's teachings, they are afraid to go in this territory because they don't talk about God. Actually, they don't involve God in this philosophy. But being a priest and a minister, we can't imagine a life without a God. Even a philosophy, even a joke, we always involve God in it. So that's why we find it hard to accept this philosophy. But today, most inclusionists, you know who are the inclusionists? Scientists. Every politicians, most of the society, most of the people of our society, they are inclusionists. Yeah. So they welcome deep ecology, model ecosophy. But the exclusionist religious people, especially Christianity, they don't include a philosophy which puts God outside. So we always say yes to the involvement of God, okay? Which is fine with me. We can't argue against that. So, anyway, here there are some good stuff. That is what we are trying to take. Pope Francis, when he is writing the article, he follows very strictly creation centered approach ecosophy. Now and then he comes to this area of deep ecology model ecosophy. He remains there only 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Again, he retreats to the safety of creation centered approach model ecosophy. He doesn't stay permanently here. He stays permanently there in Vatican. He comes to India now and then and he nibbles around and he goes back. So India is full of deep ecology model and all Eastern philosophies, theologies are mostly deep ecology. What is the monkey god means? Deep ecology model. Snake god, in other words, panentheism. You know panentheism? Making nature God. You see everything as God in nature. That is called panentheism. That is deep ecology. That's why church sees there is a danger. We can make God out of a monkey or a snake. Not, they are like God, but they are God. Panentheism says they are God. So that is why panentheism is rejected. So now we are, by studying deep ecology, don't be afraid that we are going to make the same mistake. We don't know whether it is a mistake, only we are taught that it is a mistake. But we are having panentheistic ideas even in Christianity, and we are worshipping not only Jesus, and we are worshipping many other saints, Mary, but on the other hand, Protestant churches, they believe only Jesus Christ. They don't admit any saints, but in Catholic religion we admit. So many people say, we are admitting panentheism here. So there is no difference between, and humans becoming sane means why can't animals become a saint? And actually Jesus made two creatures saint one day. Be prudent like snakes and be prudent like pigeons. Didn't he say that in Matthew chapter 10, I think? Be prudent like snakes and be innocent like doves. Now there are two saints for two virtues. Snake becomes the patron saint for prudence, pigeon becomes the patron saint for innocence. There are no human saints for these two virtues, only animals. Jesus has exalted these two species to the level, pedestal level where you can keep images and you can venerate. So today we make only human saints, isn't it? We don't make saints out of snakes. Or if you want to make a saint next, I would say chicken is the next saint because we eat every day. Egg also you eat, and then you come and kill for the meat. But still the chicken gives you its own body. Take it and eat it. This is my body. Don't you think he is worthy of becoming a saint, a doctor and martyr of the church? And don't you think fish also eligible for sainthood? 600 million years he is offering himself, take it and eat it, this is my body. Even today, happily, can't we humans understand when you see through the lens of empathy? That was the vision of Jesus. He could see this reality of making saint because snake suffered martyrdom because he took the sins on himself. Because we denied the responsibility, but a snake took the responsibility. I only induced the temptation. The humans are innocent. Only I am a bad. But the snake, even today, he takes the hood and says, no, I don't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Hit and kill him. If you allow the snakes, the truth will come out. Kill all the snakes. That's why Jesus makes him a saint. Because of you, he suffered. Pigeons, why did they suffer? When Jesus was offered in the temple, he gave two pigeons to the high priest and they redeemed Jesus from the temple area. Those two pigeons, they ended up cutting their heads off. In Leviticus chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, you can read what happened to the pigeons. So many pigeons suffered in order to save humans. They sacrificed their life for saving even Jesus. So that is Simeon at the temple, blessed and so on. The turtle doves, they call it, two doves. So that is what Jesus is telling. For my sake, to redeem me, you gave your life. Here I am, I make you saint. Be innocent like doves, pigeons. See? In that sense, when you take fish, don't you think we have to make a saint out of it? Stop thinking this human saints. Only human. Only human, nothing else. There are no other saints in the nature. What about a murunga tree? He can be a saint. What about a coconut tree? What about a brinjal, bindi? What about a potato? What about mahua? My God. When you see with empathy what Jesus taught, that's why you could see with compassion. He could see much deeper into reality because he used empathy. When you use only natural eyes, maybe mercy is also not that powerful. You can see only that far. Empathy can take you deep inside. That's what Jesus' mission is all about. We have never read Bible so far with that empathy. When you read that, then you will understand what can we do with the fish, what can we do with the pig, how much pigs are slaughtered, and how much pig you are eating and enjoying. Can we find one pig saint? A doctor and martyr of the church. These are all martyrs. Also, doctors, because they understood our sacrifice. Come, Father, come, come.